Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to do another daily tarot reading for you. I do have my music on today. So if you saw my last reading, the question was, where is the music? Music is here today. And I just usually sit and just kind of meditate a little bit before I come on here and ask what station I need to have on. And immediately they told me Elton John. And I said, I always do the Elton John station. Like, I'm arguing back. Like, give me something new. Like, give me something newer. Give me something more recent. Give me a recent artist. This is all, like, older, the older generation's music. The only thing that came to my mind was Elton John. And so, I don't know what it is and the energy of that. But it's almost like, why am I arguing? I asked. So then I'm asking, what is the question? What question do you guys have today? And that's kind of part of it, is Spirit is kind of like, you're not listening to the answer anyway, so, like, do you really want to ask another question? Some of you are waiting to just, like, I don't have a question, let's just see what Spirit has to say. Spirit's speaking to you all the time, but there are some things you're not listening to. There's a question that you've already asked. There's a couple, like, the questions from my tarot readings are coming up in my mind right now. Like, where is the music? And, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? How do I make money? What am I supposed to be doing for work right now? Or for my purpose or whatever. Just listening to the song. I'm a rocket man. It's like a remix. It's a remix. It's someone else doing his song. Well, I think it's gonna be a long, long time. It's a remix. It's a remix. I'm just hearing it's a remix. But I think it's gonna be a long... So it's something that you did before. There's something that you did before or are doing, or something that you did before. It's like you laid the groundwork for it and then either abandoned it, or it wasn't time, or it wasn't ready yet. There's like this new idea. But so the High Priestess right here, it does feel like your energy, but it also feels like the energy of another person who gave you advice or collaborated with you on an idea. There was someone maybe that you connected with, that you had like a brainstorming session or something, or you were just in the middle of talking about something and you were like, you know what we should do? Just recently I told somebody, I was like, we should start a podcast. It's like there was a seed that was planted there, and it was something that was like inspired in the conversation, and you don't realize that it was the next thing that you should be doing. Look at how lit up this Ace of Wands here is. It's almost like you can't even see the detail in it. You couldn't see the detail and how things were meant to like progress from there, because it was just like this burst of light, this burst of inspiration. And it could be that it happened before and it was like a seed planted and now it's coming back around for you to see, or it's something that's happening right now. It could be that it's, we just had the new moon in Aries yesterday, and so that Aries energy is this fiery kind of passion, a new spark. There's a new spark of life happening in your field right now. But what I'm seeing is it's not necessarily new. It's just tuning back into that new idea that was never developed. It was just planted, and then, you know, it wasn't time yet. It wasn't ready. It's almost like it's time. There's this spark of, just keep hearing spark of life and movement. movement. There's this spark of movement that's happening towards this idea. Okay? This high priestess, it's higher knowledge. She's super intuitive. She's super wise. She has the ability to tune into higher knowledge. There's something that you were talking about, and or a painting that you had, or something creative, some sort of idea that was like this spark of genius that just came to you. It's like you channeled it from a higher source. Just spit it out. Just put it out there. Wrote it down. Maybe it's in your journal or something like that. It's an idea that you wrote down. It's definitely a specific idea. It was a gift. It was like, that was when you were in the mode of listening without even realizing that you were listening at the time. It's like you were listening back then to a question that you have right now and giving yourself the answer. Let's see if we can get more about what that is. Can you give me something more specific about what this idea is? And it's not that you're not listening to the answer. It's just that you're not listening for the next steps because you don't realize that that is what you should be focusing on. You're thinking that you need to focus on, your attention has been drawn to other things. But it's something that you started to create before that you kind of moved away from. That you need to go back to, revisit it. Be like, I just see somebody in like a shed, like a work shed, like working on wood or something, like some sort of project with wood. That's very specific, obviously. An idea for some sort of passive income, or like this property or a house, like a Airbnb or something like that. It does feel like it's in partnership with someone else. It feels like you were kind of collaborating with a very like-minded person. When you get together, when you sit down together, it's this very intuitive, inspired energy between the two of you. It's very alchemical. For some of you, it's someone from your church. It's also very specific. Or someone that is connected spiritually to you. It could be literally someone from your church. Right away, I saw these church windows. Now, I think this is also helping other people. It's meant to help other people. It's a way to be able to help other people. For some of you, it's helping other people financially. I hear left out in the cold with this card, the Five of Coins. It's almost like helping people as they come out of the winter, out of a depressive state. For some of you, it's teaching other people how to create passive income for themselves or something like that. So this idea in how to bring warmth again, like I'm seeing this Ace of Wands, the light from that shining through these windows right here, down on these people that are sitting outside with their head down and just so not knowing how to move forward, and feeling left out. I just heard feeling left out. There's this idea in how to include, how to support, how to include other people. This does involve other people. Five of Wands, look at that, 5-5. If you guys have been seeing 5-5 or 5-5-5 a lot, this is a message for you. There's definitely a change coming up. So it's like these people. And I don't see this as you. I see this as connected to an idea that you have and how to help people moving forward. I'm also just seeing like, I listen to a lot of Mel Robbins, who has her own podcast now, and it's all about mental health and helping people break out of unhealthy mental patterns and procrastination. And procrastination was the thing today. And maybe that's connected to this too, right here. It's like this inability to move forward, this battle and moving forward, just being stuck and not knowing how to move forward. It's like helping to create movement, not just for yourself, but for other people, teaching other people how to move forward. And it's such a great time for that right now, as yesterday or the day before was the first day of spring too. So it's like they're coming out of this cold, literal cold time period here in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. And using the energy of that to move forward. Using the vibration of the earth, the way that the earth is shifting seasons right now. You're helping people to shift. They're resisting, actually. There's a lot of people that are resisting moving forward. So one of the things that she said on her podcast today was procrastination is a lot of times a result of being in survival mode and being so overwhelmed that you go into freeze mode, or the task that you have to do is connected to someone who triggers you all the time. And so, or it's connected to money. Money triggers you. And so you freeze. And so you put off whatever task it is that you need to do because you're in freeze mode. And then you judge yourself. And it's almost like people are in freeze mode and they're battling against themselves in which way to go and what to do and where to move. There's a lot of these people that have really amazing ideas. It's almost like you're the spark of life for them tuning into their ideas or creating action on their ideas, doing something. So I feel like there are these people who have really amazing goals and aspirations and dreams, but they have, and like a million dreams, and they just don't know which one to focus on or which one to create action on, or it seems so daunting that they just don't make action on any of them. You are the spark for them. You have an energy about you. Let me tell you something with this high priestess and her energy. Look at that. Your presence alone, your light alone, just being near them, showing your face. For some of you, you really have to show your face. You have to be you. It affects them just by being you. Okay, so it's connected to that. It's connected to helping other people, this idea. For some of you, it's writing. For some of you, it's like writing a book, an inspirational book in how you brought yourself out of survival mode. One tiny little shift that you made, or one step forward, that, like telling your story, tell your story. There is something that you thought about. I'm seeing the number 2. So maybe 2 years ago, maybe 2 months ago, who knows? That's where this next thing that you're supposed to be doing. What am I supposed to be doing right now? And Spirit's like, well, we already gave you the inspiration for it, remember? Okay, let me remind you. Open yourself to listen. So there's also this heart opening that's happening right now, and you can't necessarily hear them because your heart is closed off just a little bit. So this is connected to the reading that I did that said where the other question that we had is, where is the music? Where did the music go? So there's this heart expansion that's happening, a heart opening, the door to your heart. And the pureness of the frequency that's in there, like your authentic frequency, there's something that's opening up to passion, opening up to love and your dream, and like letting yourself dream again. As that opens up, others will be able to hear you, and you will be able to hear your next steps. For some of you, that is literally in music. You're getting messages through music. You're being guided by spirit through music. Let me listen to what's on right now. Echo, turn it up. Can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love? For some of you, it's a love relationship too. There was this idea, not even an idea, but a belief that you had, the belief in love, in like true love, in your love story. But you also like let yourself feel love, and you let yourself be love. Some sort of pain that caused this shutdown in you, it's really being released right now. It's really being released, and you're letting yourself just like be this light and be this love, and everybody's like, you know, you're glowing right now. What are you doing? And you're just like, I don't know, like my car's in the shop and I never have any money, and like my kids are always fighting and blah, 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 but I feel like I'm glowing. I don't know what it is. It's just things are changing. Things are shifting. And you can feel it. You can feel the change happening, even before you see the result of it in your everyday reality. Okay, so just stay with that. Just stay with that. Just know that. Just feel the belief in that, and let yourself believe in the magic that you're feeling, the messages that you're getting through the music. You are getting specific vibrations that if you tune your mind out and stop thinking altogether, you're going to get the answer to your question. Like, what is that idea that is going to be passive income for me? Like, how am I going to get that in a Lion King song? What do you mean? How do I get that in a Lion King song? Where do you think the inspiration for that song came from with Elton John? It is this divine source that he opened himself up to receiving and channeling. It's like the vibration, the intention behind that, the love that is in the music is a certain frequency. Echo, turn it down. It's this creative, passionate, like this desire to, I mean, if you think about Elton John, he just like had no choice but to completely be himself. And he was a revolutionary when it came to his stage presence and presenting himself the way that he does. And he cannot not be himself. That's you. So the desire for that and the energy of that he puts into the music, when you hear that, the intention of that, you feel the vibration of that, and if you just allow yourself to receive it, the authentic you receives that, and you can't help but be that. So whatever you're meant to do in the world or attract to you that helps you and allows you to continue to be that authentic energy, it's so high vibrational that it's going to be attracted to you. So whether you hear the answer through actual words or you hear it through vibration and your physical sensations, it will be translated into human words that you can understand in order to guide you. As long as you just keep believing, the answer is here. The answer is here. I just have to feel it, and then I will hear it or I'll see it. And all of a sudden, you're going to know and you're going to connect it with, oh, that's the idea she was talking about. And it's going to flow after that. It's just going to be like, bing, that's what she was talking about. That's what she was talking about. That's going to be this. That's what she was talking about. This battle, this could be you, this battle that you have going on inside of you, like, I don't know how to move forward. I don't know what that idea is. I just feel like, I'm so behind or whatever it is. Like your purpose in when you compare yourself to other people, your purpose in being behind or being a late bloomer or like only just now starting a career or a different kind of career. The reason for that hold up is going to become very clear. And it's going to be like, oh, wow. Obviously, I had to go through all of that in order to be accelerated into this next phase of my life. I wasn't supposed to have this building successful career in the beginning. It was supposed to be the late life trend. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys get that. I know that it's not a specific idea, but there's so many different energies that are here. It's a different idea but just tune into this energy. Just know that the answer it's like right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you. Go to different sources, listen to the music, feel vibration, go to a different part of the land. Like, I'm just seeing how I go for a walk every single morning and how they want me to take a different route, to go a different way, because the vibration in the land is different there. And so I'm accessing a different vibration for my body to elicit more clues about what the answer is, what that idea is. So sometimes it's through the vibration of music, sometimes it's through the vibration in the land, sometimes it's going to listening to a different meditation or talking to different people, going to a different, like if you go to Starbucks every single morning, go to a different one, because the vibration in the land is there that is different, and the vibration of the people are a little bit different, and it's going to elicit something different in you. There's going to be someone that you sit there and you talk to, and like they spark this idea in you. It's just this random conversation that jogs your memory or something like that. Okay? There it is. New idea coming your way. Okay? Thank you, New Moon. Thank you, Aries. If you guys want to dig into that for yourself and do a private reading, try to figure out more specifically what that is. For some of you, it's a new love. For some of you, it's a new relationship, a new connection, a new person. A new person who actually sparks this new idea too. And it's almost like this partnership. It is a romantic relationship, but it's also a partnership in this kind of like mission. Okay? That was on the bottom of the deck. So if you want to dig into that for yourself, all my information is down in the box below. I love you guys.